German court on Wednesday threw out a Peruvian farmer's lawsuit seeking damages from RWE for the German energy utility's alleged role in putting his home at risk through climate change. The decade-old case of farmer Sao Luciano Luya claims RWE's emissions have contributed to the melting of Andean glaciers and to higher flood risk to his home. The presiding judge at the Hamm court said experts' estimate of the 30-year damage risk to the plaintiff's house of 1% was not enough to take the case further. The judge stated, however, had there been a larger adverse effect, a polluter could have been made to slash emissions or pay damages. An opinion 44-year-old Luya and his representation believe is worth celebrating.
From the beginning, we wanted to set a precedent so that we could hold the companies responsible. Of course, in this case, my request that the company has to take responsibility was rejected. Well, it was not completely achieved. But a big step was taken for other lawsuits.
Luya said he chose to sue RWE as it was one of the biggest polluters in Europe, rather than any particular company projects near his home. He used data from the Carbon Majors database, which tracks historic emissions from major fossil fuel producers. He said RWE produced nearly 0.5% of global man-made emissions since the Industrial Revolution. Therefore, they must pay a proportional share of the costs needed to adapt to climate change. According to Luya's calculations, RWE should pay $17,500 for the $3.5 million flood defence project needed in his region. RWE, which is phasing out its coal-fired power plants, has said the attempt to create a legal precedent had failed. It said it was on track to become climate neutral by 2040. The court said no appeal of the case was possible.